Civilian and military aircraft fly to destinations all over the world. The safety of aircrew, passengers and people living on the flight path depends greatly on the availability of accurate, up-to-date aeronautical information, both for flight planning and with assisting aircrew in the event that the aircraft has to be diverted from its original flight plan. This en route chart is just one of the many documents produced by the No. 1 Aeronautical Information Documents Unit, or AIDU. No. 1 AIDU was formed in 1953 and has been based at RAF Northolt since 1956. The unit is now housed in the modern purpose-built accommodation, enabling all stages of production to be carried out under one roof. AIDU is responsible for the editing, production and finishing of a variety of aeronautical products to the very highest standards, ensuring that accurate, up-to-date information reaches aircrews around the world and on time. An integral part of AIDU is the School of Air Cartography.
The last few lessons we've been talking about how...
Although AIDU's workforce comprises approximately 15% civilian, the remainder come from the air cartographic trade of the Royal Air Force. On completion of recruit training, airmen and airwomen undertake the basic air cartography and lithographic training course covering all the current trade disciplines.
Okay, so what we're going to do today then, we're going to cut down some A3 paper to make foam.
Following this initial training, the individual is streamed to carry out more advanced training reflecting their first posting within AIDU, whether in digital cartography, lithography or print finishing.
Take that one. I'll get this one.
Aeronautical charts and documents are known collectively as Flight Information Publications, or FLIPs for short. This process starts in the Aeronautical Information Bureau. This is effectively a library of all aeronautical publications from many countries around the world. Information is received into the Bureau in raw text, where it is converted into electronic format and summarized for use by document editors around AIDU. No. 1 AIDU was the first unit to introduce a fully digitized process of flip production from beginning to end. Within AIB, a variety of flips are edited. These include the en route supplements and British Military Air Information publication. This is a 3,500-page publication for use by British military aircrew, available in both hard copy and CD-ROM format. All information processed by AIDU originates from the Bureau, making it a key section to the functionality of the entire unit. Using the latest equipment, the Large Charts section produces high and low-level en route charts and planning documents with almost complete global coverage. These are constantly updated and amended for both civil and military pilots. New en route charts are also developed to meet some of the more exacting specifications of an individual customer. In the terminal charts area, summary sheets produced by AIB detailing amendments are inspected for any relevant information changes. A pack-up is then produced by the editor, which shows any amendments, and is passed to the cartographer, who calls up the relevant charts for editing on a Lights 2 workstation. The cartographer, having completed the amendment, produces a paper copy of the amended version of the chart and returns the pack-up to the editor for checking prior to printing. Amended charts are prepared for print by the Section Products Manager, who collates by type and by the number of copies required for the print run. Updated charts will be available in loose-leaf format within a few weeks. However, if a chart also appears in another document, it may be several months before it is ready for distribution. To ensure that amendment details are available to users as soon as possible, a document called the Terminal Charts Amendment Bulletin is produced. This flip contains details of amendments in a plain text format and is issued every 2 weeks. Amendments of a temporary nature are also detailed here. Aircraft such as Harrier have the ability to take charts electronically, utilizing their cockpit display system. Aircrew are able to download this information directly from the AIDU website.
Just had the editor on the phone about the dust. Yeah.
Once the editor is satisfied that the relevant amendments have been carried out correctly, the pre-press digital print section will convert digital computer files into hard copy, either as a printing plate or sheet of paper. 2 computer-to-plate systems stand side by side and combine to produce up to 28 printing plates per hour. Using a fully automated system, the aluminium plate is loaded, exposed to a pure violet laser that images the plate, and is then photographically processed in a matter of minutes, producing the plate relevant to one of the colours that is required to make up the finished article. State-of-the-art printing presses then transfer these images from the processed plate onto paper at speeds of up to 15,000 impressions per hour. Up to 4 different colours of ink are applied in one pass. If printing on the reverse side is required, the stack of paper is turned and a second pass made. Throughout the printing process, constant checks are made to ensure that each sheet of paper matches the designated standard, whether for flight information publications, charts, or for high-profile glossy magazines. Prior to folding, the printed sheets need to be trimmed to a predetermined size. They are then folded and the documents stringently checked for correct alignment. Documents in book form are produced in a similar manner to charts, each being made up of more than one sheet of paper. Each sheet will consist of 16 or 32 pages of the book, and after folding will either be stitched or perfect bound and guillotined to the correct size. Periodic checks are carried out on the books to ensure a perfect cut. All waste material is collected, sorted and graded for recycling. The flips and documents are then packaged ready for dispatch. Extra copies are retained to allow for last-minute or unexpected orders. Digital printing is also a task of the pre-press section, with full-colour or black and white printing using state-of-the-art industrial standard photocopiers. Their primary task is to produce the aerodrome booklets in full colour and the military aeronautical information publication.
And the idea that we came up with was that we would use...
In addition to the core tasking of AIDU, there are a number of more specialised areas within the unit. Research and development is responsible for all matters relating to solution development, analysis, purchase and maintenance of hardware and software, the upkeep of the unit website, and the backup storage of all data produced by the AIDU.
Hi Tony, I've just had a word with the guys in Large Chat.
One of the major advances in the method of information retrieval for editorial purposes is the Gothic database. This new system will dramatically revolutionise the way flips are produced within AIDU. Allied Procedures Air Traffic Control 1 are responsible for the design and maintenance of British military aircraft instrument approach and departure procedures.
Both the radar and the air traffic control tower infringe current safeguarding services, but they've been given a waiver by HQ Strike Command.
In addition, we provide expert advice to sighting boards with regards to safeguarding military airfields against the erection of obstacles close to the aerodrome.
We can take the elevations.
The Digital Geographic Processing and Preparation Systems provides RAF and Allied aircraft with a variety of aeronautical data, including mission planning, mapping and imagery, allowing aircrew to plan and simulate sorties, digital flight information files giving up-to-date airspace, airfield and navigational data, and digital cockpit mapping, which ensures that aircrew have superior situational awareness in the air. Using a combination of these three DigPaps products, our aircrew are more fully informed than ever before. To allow the smooth running of the unit, support flight consists of customer services, procurement and finance. All these departments are manned by civilian staff.
Hello, customer services, can I help you?
Customer services supplies customers with orders of all flips that AIDU produce. This may include urgent requests or regular monthly orders. They liaise with customers and other departments within our unit, ensuring that all flips are dispatched and received by the customer within agreed timescales.
Hi.
Hello.
Can I order one of
The
these?
role of procurement provides a crucial part of the day-to-day running of AIDU. This involves ordering all stock required for the unit, including paper, inks, and in the event of an equipment failure, engineer support.
Good afternoon, Support Flight.
To maintain our budgets accurately, the Finance Office arranges contracts with suppliers and ensures that our suppliers get paid correctly and on time.
You in the next 5 to 10 days. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
AIDU's contribution to air safety through its air publications is immeasurable. The unit operates in accordance with ISO 9001-2000, which guarantees that only the highest quality standards are employed throughout production, thus ensuring that the world's aircrews have access to accurate, up-to-date aeronautical information at all times. Whenever aircraft fly, there will always be a need for a comprehensive source of flight information that aircrews and flight controllers can depend upon. Fulfilling this need is the work of the #1 AIDU.